unbelievably proud of the effort put forth today with really only one day to prepare after playing Wednesday night, get back at 2:30 in the morning. Didn't do much Thursday. We have some guys physically hurting, Winston Tabbs in particular, Rich Kelly. So we only had limited guys for practice, but the effort our guys put forth today, I'm proud of them. Scrappy, fought, really adjusted well defensively, especially. Obviously in the first half, 10 offensive rebounds, way too many, only 2 in the second half. So we adjusted that. It was just shooting the ball today, man. It's one of those days where the ball, we were getting great plays, making the extra pass, and the ball was just not going in. From 46% the other night from 3 to 8 for 33 today, same shots. It's disheartening that their effort didn't get rewarded, but I'm encouraged with the effort. I can't hear anybody. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jim, just comment a little more on the shooting. I mean, it like you said, the shots were there, but it
yeah, just make shots. I mean, it's hard to comment when balls don't go in. It's basketball. It's unfortunately the game of basketball. Like if you're taking awful shots and shots don't go in, you can comment on it. But these were one more extra pass plays. These were, seeing the open man, just missing shots. It's basketball. It's the game of basketball. You have to, in this league, and they're a really good defensive team. You have to understand that Louisville does not allow the ball to get down the middle. So you've got to make those one more plays. And this is a game you've got to make shots, in particular jump shots, to beat them. And we had them. We had wide open shots all the way around, from guys who had been making shots. So it's unfortunate.
Jim, you talked about how your team was scrappy. How hard is that to maintain that defensive intensity when the ball's not going through the basket?
That's what I'm proud of. That's a great question, and that's what I'm proud of. It's very difficult because offense can frustrate players. When you got a play you can make and you didn't make it, it's easy to take your focus off playing hard, but we didn't do that today. In the first half, I thought on the backboard a little bit, especially our guards. They weren't getting in there and rebounding. In the second half, they did a great job. But it's very difficult when you're not making shots. It's easy to play hard when you're making shots when the ball goes in. It's not easy to do that when they're not. So that what you're talking about is what I'm proud of is the full court effort, make or miss. That's where you grow. And again, I hate the result has not been there, but we are getting better. We played much better the other night. We had opportunities. We didn't put it away. We played much harder tonight, and we're not capitalizing and making the defense pay. When they break down, we have to do that. That's the next step for our team. But we made the right plays today. I thought the other night, with the game's biggest moments, we didn't make the right plays. Today we did. So that's a good step forward. We just got to find a way to win one.
At one point, you guys had 22 free throws and they had 4, and you guys finished with 28. Can you just speak to the way you guys were getting to the line and getting free throws?
Yeah, I mean, we're attacking the basket. I mean, a lot of them were hustle plays. So, I mean, we were attacking, and we have good guys who can drive it. A lot of them were in transition. Where we would get out, after stops, we get out, push the ball. That's the way we should be playing. I mean, we play a lot of zone. So the one thing about our zone is we can keep people off the foul line, because there's matched up to certain areas. So it's hard to drive it because we see, we kind of see what they're doing. So that's helped us tremendously of not allowing after the game at Minnesota, where they shot, I think, 36 free throws. You just can't allow that and expect to win. So all positive things we need to build from.
We'll go next to Dan Rubin.
Coach, when the outside shots aren't falling, and I know you mentioned that they were open, they just weren't falling, is there anything that you can do just to manufacture other shots or change up?
I mean, yeah, we went to the post probably tonight more than we have all year. So we went back to the interior, and we're not blessed with a bunch of good low post players who could score down there. James Carnick can do it. Steph can do it. We got the ball inside today more than we have all year. But again, they were collapsing because we weren't making shots. So there's still a game going on. It's not like they're going to stop doing if we're not making shots, they're going to be even heavier in the gap and take away the drive because we're not hurting them and keeping them honest. So that's difficult. But, again, it's the game of basketball, man. We're a much better shooting team than we shot the ball today. We know that. I'm just glad to see our effort is maintained. Our understanding of our defensive principles has maintained for the most part. There's still things we got to fine tune. and we were able to take them off the backboard in the second half. If we can do those things, then, then we'll find our way.
We'll go to Ken and then Mukala.
Jim, you just mentioned all the positive things that come out of playing hard and scrapping. Is that the biggest thing right now with a team that's struggling a little bit, to just reinforce the positive, so that coaching moment?
Yeah, which you can't get away from that, or you can't feel sorry for yourself and go away from what you're doing well. I mean, build off the positive. That was positive today. Like, again, I mean, it's, we don't really look at we knew coming in and playing the schedule that we played in a non-conference that we can't worry about records. We got to get better. We had our opportunities to win, our last 2 ACC games, and we just got to take advantage of it. So to me, all that stuff, we played 20 ACC games. That was what the whole season is about for us. We wanted to test ourselves. We did. We learned a lot of lessons. We've changed how we play because of that. And it was easier to change that, to learn those lessons and change it. And now playing the way we can play, we just not a little bit more execution, a little more confidence shooting the basketball, and we'd be sitting here 2-1. So if you look at what we've done since Syracuse, I'm happy for these kids. I'm happy for the effort. I'm happy for their togetherness. And we just keep growing.
Mukala.
Coach, when you guys made that run to cut the lead to 7, that full court pressure that you guys put on them really caused them problem, and it really created offense for you guys. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah, we pressed the whole game. I mean, it just we got in a good rhythm right there. We had a good lineup in there for it. We turned them over a couple times, but we pressed the whole game. We press and we get after you the whole game, full court. I thought the first half they beat us length of the court a couple times, and we should have picked that up with other guys, but we'll fix that. But that hurts. We got to get better at that. Angles and full court defense. But yeah, it keeps us playing hard, and it gives the other team some things to think about.
Dan Rubin.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button there. Coach Mackay went down early and then comes back into the game. What about his effort and just what he's brought to the table for you?
Yeah, I think, again, I think I had both him and Rich Kelly have done the last 2 or 3 games have done a really good job of playing the point for us and limiting turnovers, making the right plays. That's what the last 2 games, their assist opportunities. They had a combined 18 assist opportunities in NC State. I haven't seen the numbers yet from today. So, it's not always the number of assists for us. It's assist opportunities. When you make the right play, somebody gets a shot. Sometimes the ball doesn't go in, but you still made the right play. You should get credit for that. Our goal for them 2 guys is to have 10 each. They should have 10 assist opportunities each. So we're getting closer to that. I thought Winston did some really good things today at getting the ball to other guys. Obviously, Jay Heath did it. Again, we made the right plays. I mean, from the first play of the game, when Steph kicked it out, one more pass to Jay, who hit the wide open 3. We were making the right plays. That's all you can ask from them. Make the right plays. We'll have to get in the gym, shoot more, because we don't want any dips in confidence. But I think they know that this is how we need to play, and we just got to execute making shots. Got to finish the possessions off. But if you play with the same effort that we're playing with, and you play with the same offensive understanding, you're going to win games. And that's what we got to do. I think our team really
We'll go to Sam.
I'm sorry.
Next question for Sam.
Yeah. Hey, Coach. Can you just touch on the importance of Jay Heath to this team? He obviously had a career high 20 points and hit some big shots in the second half, to close in on that Louisville lead. Can you just touch on his importance to this team?
Jay's career high is 20. I didn't even know that. Yeah, he's very important. All our guards are important. I just think Jay is, the one thing I've loved about Jay since Syracuse, and talking to Jay, I thought in the Syracuse game when the ball wasn't going in for him, I don't think he played with the same edge and the same energy and the same, he let it get to him. Tonight he didn't, and he hasn't done that since. So again, this is about growth. He's a sophomore. This is about getting better. This is about him becoming a leader. He's a great player. And because great players can't do that. And we talked about it. He agreed. That's the beautiful part about our team. And we have really good kids, man. And they're trying. They're giving everything that they have. And, we got to find a way. They have to find a way to reward themselves. And we have to find a way as coaches to give them an opportunity to reward them for what they're doing, because I'm proud of them, man. I really am. I mean, sometimes the scoreboard doesn't reflect it. We all want to win. I want to win as bad as anybody for them. But it's unfortunately, this is the game of basketball. Sometimes you just got to learn. And I think everybody is plain as day. You could see how hard they're playing.
All right, our last two, we'll go to McCullough and then Eleanor.
Coach, there was an offensive foul on Winston Tabs that negated a 3-point play. You were a little frustrated with that call.
You know I can't talk about calls. What were you frustrated with it?
Can you talk about what did you see from your perspective?
I mean, I saw a guy making a side Euro step, and the referee thought that he ran him over. When you take a side Euro step, in order to get a charge, the defender usually has to slide with you, but it's a call. It's basketball. That had nothing to do with the game. It's a big call at the time because it was 23-18. It's a 3-point play because the ball went in, but basketball's basketball. That happens. I don't talk about officials. They do the best job they could do. We have great officials in this league. Tough call.
All right, we'll go to Eleanor for the last one.
Awesome. Hi, Coach. So with the start of the new year, I was just wondering if you could talk about some of your goals for the team and some of the team's overall goals.
Our goals, whether it was last year, 2020 or 2021, our goals haven't changed. Improve, get better, give ourselves opportunity to be competitive every night in this league and put ourselves in the best position we can as the conference tournament rolls around for everything that we want to do. I mean, our goals haven't changed. 1 or 2 games doesn't change our goals. Main goal, obviously, for everybody on this call and our players, stay healthy. Keep making great decisions. It's amazing. You see everything all over. Our guys have done an amazing job with that. Coming out of the holidays, we were all a little concerned, as everybody was, right? Because guys go home. But again, we've continued to do a great job and test negatively, but just keep continuing to get better, man. This is a great group of kids. It really is. And like I said, my heart breaks when we play that hard and just ball doesn't go in for us. But we'll bounce back. We'll get ready to go Wednesday night at Duke.
Great. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Happy New Year, everybody.